more drama in Dalton. Credit card transactions amounting to thousands of dollars.
Tiffany Hennards has found herself at the center of controversy, facing serious fallout from her time as mayor of Dalton, a village just 22 miles from Chicago. The headlines have been relentless, showcasing her alleged schemes that have tarnished her reputation. Rumor has it she's hit rock bottom, with reports suggesting she recently broke down at a local church. In a bid to maintain her lavish lifestyle, she's reportedly trying to raise $10 million on GoFundMe to escape her financial troubles. Creditors are closing in, suing her left and right for repayment. And things are looking bleak for both her and the residents of Dalton, whom she has let down. The situation surrounding Tiffany Hennards is escalating, with her mounting debt now in the spotlight. It all began in March 2024, when it was revealed that she had misused taxpayer funds for her own personal and extravagant expenses. She treated the city's bank account like her personal checkbook, showing no hesitation in spending public money. Residents were outraged, and one even confronted her at a meeting, saying, "You lied to us. You do not represent me, and I want you to step down as mayor today to save our village from the deficit you've created." Now, Dalton is struggling to pay its bills, and to make matters worse, Tiffany's own financial troubles stemmed from the very funds she squandered on her lavish lifestyle.
It's costing taxpayers a lot of money with few details about how it benefits the communities she serves.
Tiffany Hennards didn't just stop at draining public funds. She also took out hefty personal loans amounting to millions, and now she can't pay them back. She's facing serious trouble and is on the brink of bankruptcy. While Tiffany was living the high life, the rest of Dalton was suffering. Reports indicate that the police department's vehicles are at risk of repossession because the town can't meet its financial obligations. Tiffany's reckless spending of taxpayer money included allegedly running some questionable schemes on the side, with one of the biggest being her mishandling of Section 8 housing. Instead of using the funds to help low-income families find decent homes, she reportedly kept collecting payments without making necessary repairs, using the money instead for her trips to Vegas.
So they have no idea why township taxpayers picked up that bill.
Tiffany Hennards' time as mayor paints a troubling picture of serious mismanagement, corruption, and a blatant neglect of her responsibilities. Sworn to improve the lives of Dalton residents, she instead prioritized her own lavish lifestyle while ignoring the community's needs. When the truth emerged, people didn't hold back in expressing their outrage. One resident pointed out, "She has money for Vegas, but not to pay the village's debts, and that's just wrong." It's shameful that the community has been victimized by this behavior. Every time someone digs deeper into the situation in Dalton, they uncover more issues linked to Tiffany. It's as if she completely forgot her role is to serve the community, not herself. Yet somehow, she always seemed to know how to allocate the budget in her favor.
$40,000 at Amazon. What a slap.
While all this chaos simmered beneath the surface, Tiffany Hennards continued to act as if everything was fine, making decisions for Dalton as though nothing was wrong. Perhaps she believed she could keep it all under wraps, but it didn't take long for the FBI to get involved. Now they're scrutinizing her finances, and what they're uncovering isn't looking good. The FBI has launched a serious criminal investigation into her financial dealings, issuing subpoenas for everything from her personal transactions to the town's entire financial history. They're digging deep, and the revelations they're finding are explosive.
And now we've learned from multiple sources that federal agents are in fact interviewing witnesses.
It turns out Tiffany Hennards' spending spree didn't stop at Vegas vacations. The investigation has revealed that she allegedly dipped into taxpayer funds for a range of personal luxuries, including high-end cars and a security detail that would rival a Hollywood star's. It's as if she believed being mayor meant she had unlimited access to public money for her own use. Now she's begging for help, and it's no surprise that social media is filled with backlash. One commenter stated, "She put herself in this mess, so why should she expect anyone to help her? I won't donate a cent." Another added, She has over $300,000 in income and can't pay her bills. Now she's begging for money. A's for Tiffany. Her public image has taken a serious hit. Denying the truth hasn't worked in her favor, but don't think for a second she's lying low out of humility or guilt. While the town scrambles to survive, she seems to be stirring up more trouble and shifting blame onto others. Apparently, all the cash she was throwing around wasn't even hers. She was borrowing from every direction, and now creditors are knocking on her door. Lawsuits are piling up like unpaid bills, yet she refuses to admit defeat. Allegedly, she's turning to ordinary people online, asking them to save her from bankruptcy. As one source put it, Mayor Henards is on an island of lawlessness, acting in her own self-interest rather than following the law or doing what's best for Dolton and its residents. The worst part, she reportedly used public property as collateral for her personal loans, assets that weren't even hers to gamble with in the first place. Once the truth came to light, the locals were furious.
I wish the FBI is around the corner so they can come and raid this place because all of y'all deserve to go to.
Just when you thought Tiffany Henards couldn't get any more desperate, she pulls a move that has everyone's jaws on the floor. She's launched a GoFundMe page. Yes, the same woman who squandered shocking amounts of taxpayer money on personal luxuries is now begging for donations to save herself from a financial disaster. It seems that fame and power have made her a bit reckless. While Dolton grapples with a financial crisis, Tiffany herself is broke. Given her history of questionable schemes, some believe this could be her last-ditch effort to con the public before she vanishes for good, perhaps to spend a few decades on a distant island.
People will always try to stop things they cannot control. That's what it's all.
It seems Tiffany is plotting a vanishing act, potentially needing a hefty sum to flee the town or even the country. After the investigation revealed her outrageous spending, including nearly $88,000 on makeup products in 2023, she seemingly vanished into thin air, likely fearing the consequences of her reckless financial decisions. As one resident noted, "The last time I checked the bank statement was in September of last year, and we were $7 million in debt." Naturally, people are starting to wonder if there's more going on than meets the eye. Some believe this GoFundMe is just her last-ditch effort to play the sympathy card, hoping to make everyone forget about her shady dealings. Others think she's financially ruined and audacious enough to ask for donations online. Either way, the situation raises more questions than answers.
Because what she's doing is totally unorthodox.
The people of Dolton are furious and are not about to let Tiffany off easy. They remember every penny she spent on her makeup and clothing, money that belonged to the town. While she tries to evoke sympathy, the community remains in a crisis that she created. Astonishingly, Tiffany believes she deserves financial aid and has even had the audacity to ask for it, despite the chaos she caused. Through her GoFundMe, she managed to rake in around $115,000. But many see this as a shameless act. Social media is filled with backlash. One commenter pointed out, "The fact that she's not in prison yet is just as bad as the crimes she's committed." Another user added, "How dare she ask those she stole from to bail her out of $10 million debt? She belongs in prison. It's way past time." Despite the mess she created, Tiffany is still hoping to escape the fallout on the backs of working-class people. Good luck with that, because her schemes are now exposed. What do you think about the aftermath of her so-called leadership and her attempts to raise funds? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos.